to another episode.
Bumper to Bumper. Yeah, this is part 2 because your fucking equipment. Your equipment.
What are you talking about? You were
up.
talking about equipment stuff.
We were just saying gold. We were whipping out gold for the past 5 minutes, and no one will ever hear it. Now we have to
no one will
replicate
ever hear that restart.
So
that
spontaneous.
Reboot. Do I still sound like a robot to you or no?
No, you sound much clearer. I don't know what you did. You
Oh,
moved
well, then it was
somewhere,
meant
better.
to be. It was meant to be. No, I'm in the same spot. I sit in my throne.
Okay.
All right, and
Yeah,
I do
you're
the
sitting
podcast.
in the throne?
I sit in the throne. I do my
Man,
podcast.
so you do that Wim Hof breathing exercise, and you get totally jacked. Your energy's through the roof right now.
I did Wim right before the show, and I feel fully charged.
How you doing? How's your mental health?
My mental health.
You gave me PTSD because I feel like you're going to tell me you're not rolling now. Now I'm on edge.
Yeah, I'm rolling, dude. Okay, I don't know what you're talking about. I always roll. I never not roll. Okay, that's my old screen name. NNR. Never not roll. Okay. I don't know why you're stressed.
I'm not.
So no, how's your mental health? Because I see all these posts you've been posting. You're knee deep in conspiracy theory.
No, I'm not. I don't mess with that stuff. It's pure entertainment. Conspiracies are just entertainment for me. I mean, what are you supposed to do? Watch the news? Watch another episode of The Office? You know. Yeah. You go on late at night, 2 a.m., you get entertained. But, do you remember my old neighbor from my old apartment?
Yeah, Dave, he was cool. He'd kind of always corner you at parties and like talk your ear off about
he talks everyone's
Tower
ear
7.
off.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tower 7. He is a huge fan of this podcast. I didn't know if you know that. Yeah. He loves you.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
he loves the show.
Okay.
He's been trying to get on, and I don't know. He's been sending me weird emails with just I can't even. I'll let him talk about it, but I invited him on. Is that cool? Is that cool that we call him in?
Really? You want to bring him in?
Yes, Chris. He's a guest.
Okay, fine.
You guys used to have beers together at the old place when we used to have barbecues. You don't remember that? Okay, let's ring here.
I remember the barbecues.
Hold on 1 second.
Yeah.
Call him up. There we go. Hello.
Hello.
Hi. How you doing?
Hey.
How you doing, man?
This is.
How are you?
Who's this? I'm good. Who's this?
This is Rick. This is
Rick.
Rick.
What's up, man? How you
Hey.
doing?
How's it going? You said Chris says hi. You won't be able to hear Chris, but he is with us.
Am I on the show?
Yes, you're on the show. You told me.
Fuck, Rick. Dude, I've told you not to don't use my name. Don't use my name. Especially if I'm calling into the show.
Okay. Well, we'll just it's not live. I'll bleep it out. So every time I mention your name, gone. That's all bleeped.
You can do that?
Yeah. I go back and I add the bleeps in later.
You guys are really something else with the whole technical thing. Hey, Chris, Tower 7.
Yeah. Oh God.
He remembers that.
Yeah. I
so
remember
Dave, we wanted to get you on, and you've been sending me those weird emails at 4 a.m. with what you think this whole pandemic thing is, and I don't know. This is your time.
Well, I only get on the internet at 4 a.m. if I'm cruising the dark web, Rick, because you don't want to do that during normal business hours. There's way less feds looking in the middle of the night, and that's something I have on authority.
Way less
I didn't even think about that. Yeah, he's talking about like the FBI. Huh.
Okay. Huh.
Well, what do you got? What's new right now? Give us tell us what's going on.
Yeah, I don't know if you've been watching the news, Rick. I know you like to stay in your films and what the fuck not. I guess you're probably just watching Seinfeld reruns or something during this whole pandemic during the lockdown. Not
Office.
me, bro.
Yeah.
I got some skinny if you want me to pass it on to your listeners.
Yes.
Unless you're more interested in keeping all the sheeple quiet.
No,
I want keeping them washing their hands and wearing masks.
I want the juice. That's why we having you on. I mean, I've always found your theories to be very interesting at parties, and I'm sorry we haven't seen each other in 2 years. But I think this would be a good time.
It's been 2 years.
Yeah, it's crazy. Time flies.
Well, shit. I mean, I feel like I don't really need to cover what's going on with 5G. You know that. I'm sure you're not getting 5G because of it, right? Even though it's like 20 times faster than 4G, which first of all, that tells me they should call it 24G, right? If you do the simple math.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
There we go.
That's first of all. But yeah, stay away from 5G towers. My good buddy Woody Harrelson I did some extra work a while back on a film of his. He
That's right.
told me personally that you need to stay away from 5G. This is something that the government has been working on for a long time. And when I say the government, I'm not talking about the Chinese government where COVID-19 was created in a lab in China. I'm talking about the U.S. government, of course, using it to their advantage.
Wait, COVID was created in a lab? I thought they said it was in a wet market.
Yeah, what?
No, it was created in an American lab, just like Chinese sources say. But in case this call is being monitored, which it is, I'm saying it was created in a Chinese lab. That Chinese lab happened to be outside and happened to be in a wet market where a man ate a bat.
Wait a sec.
I didn't. Yeah.
But the good news for you is there's many cures. A lot of people are waiting for a vaccine. No need to wait for a vaccine.
Huh.
You have a blow dryer. You have long hair, right?
Yeah.
And Chris has very nice hair, not as long as yours, but you guys have beautiful locks. Probably use a blow dryer. Am I right?
Oh,
yeah. Well, I usually do air dry myself.
Okay, get a blow dryer and blow it right into your mouth. COVID cannot survive in temperatures over 40 degrees. I'm not sure if that's centigrade or Fahrenheit, and I'm actually not sure if it's 40 degrees or 140 degrees. There's a 40 in there. Put that blow dryer in your mouth. It's an upper respiratory disease. That hot air will hit the upper respiratory system first. Boom, knocks it out. You're welcome.
That doesn't sound right.
Wait a minute. Right. So I go out. How often do I do this? When I come back from the grocery store? And how long do you do it for?
I've been doing it for, I can really only do it for 3 to 5 seconds at a time. But I've been doing it. I usually do most of my smoking at night. So that's when I do it because it hurts less.
Why don't you think the government is telling people, just go out and buy a blow dryer and we don't need a vaccine? Mm-hmm. They're talking about vaccines nonstop. Why do you think they won't tell us just to buy a simple $30 blow dryer? Oh,
all right. See, this is why you weren't in on the conversation that Chrissy Baby and I had last time we had a barbecue at your place, our place, 2 years ago. It's the same reason they don't tell you to put bleach in your food. They're trying to thin the herd, Rick.
They're putting bleach in my food?
No, you should be putting bleach in your food. At least some dish soap. You know how much dish soap an average person consumes in a year?
No idea.
40 gallons.
What the fuck?
Oh my God.
40 gallons
40
of
gallons
dish
of dish soap?
So
where are you getting this information? Oh, just said your name, sorry.
Please, just call me and then no one will. Okay. The same place I get everything, which I wouldn't share with you if I did. Let's just say there's a message log that I belong to, and I have been searching for the last name Harrelson, and there are a few Harrelsons on that same message board. So you do the math.
Is he talking about Woody Harrelson?
Another good thing to do is stay away from ibuprofen, but get into some hydrochloroquine. Get some of that. Do you hear about the guy who died eating fish tank chlorine?
Yeah, I did. He thought it was the hydrochloroquine, but it was something else, right? Hydrochloroquine
or whatever. Listen, that guy doesn't exist. Oof. Something the government made up.
Wait a minute. That guy was he's fake? I thought that actually, how do we never met him? They could just make up a name.
That's right. Now, one thing I do want you guys to remember is that none of these cures, none of these household remedies, none of the shit, even that I find on the dark web with regard to facts pertaining to COVID-19, the novel coronavirus, matter at all because it is no worse than the flu.
Yeah. Well, I think it is worse than the flu.
I think it's worse. Yeah, it's worse.
I don't think we'd be in a lockdown if it was worse. If it was no worse than the flu, we wouldn't be in this quarantine. Yeah, What's the point of quarantine then?
Yeah. Well, if you believe that, I got some land in the Pacific Ocean I want to sell you.
Oh God.
Do you?
No, Rick, don't buy the land. It's a joke. He's joking with you.
Okay. Well, I love you, man, and I hope you're staying safe out there. I hope you're working. How's your mental health doing? How's Sheila?
No, man. He must have.
Hello?
Oh, what happened? You there?
Yeah, no, I heard the S word, and I fucking...
Oh. Sorry,
yeah,
man.
it's good.
I'm sorry.
I'm going to give her a call. Have you talked to her?
She liked 2 of my posts on Instagram.
What the fuck, bro? That's not cool.
Don't, Rick. Just back away from the convo.
Hello?
No. Just he gets really territorial about Sheila. Just don't, Rick.
Look,
Why did you bring
Chris,
that up? Why?
I have to go forward now. I'm not gonna. It was the photo of you and I from 2.5 years ago.
Oh God.
Okay, that is a pretty dope pic.
Yeah.
All right, man. Hey, listen, it was really, really good talking to you. Please say hi to Sheila if you talk to her. And can I borrow $700?
Let me get back to you on that. Maybe
no.
Chris can help.
No, I can't.
Sounds good.
can't.
Chris, Tower 7.
Yeah, Tower 7. He said,
God.
Chris. Thanks. Be safe, man.
Hey, no problem. Bye.
Oh my God.
Shit, I kept saying his name. I'm gonna have to
Yeah.
bleep out so much.
You're
Sorry
gonna
about all
have
the bleeps, you guys.
Yeah, sorry. I mean,
Hey, get your fucking spirits up, okay? That
no,
was
I'm just.
interesting.
Yeah.
I never
it was
met this guy
interesting.
that died of fish tank cleaner. That's interesting. Let's talk about.
Yeah, but be careful with you know who, because he. Look, I'm going to tell
he's
you,
a good guy. He's got a good heart, you know.
I know he does. He gets into you. He starts talking to you about his favorite movies. Starts going in on how he loves the 80s classics. Next thing you know, you're talking about Tower 7 and how 9/11 was an inside job. I can't get behind it. You know, it's like you can only handle so many conversations that go from Turner and Hooch and eventually land on, like, you know, Osama bin Laden's still alive and he's living in Puerto Rico.
Shut up.
I just am telling you what he regurgitates to me, okay? I'm just saying.
Okay.
Oh my God!
Anyway, new topic.
New topic. Oh God! I mean, you're talking a lot about self-care.
Corona. We're
I
still
know.
in Corona.
We're still in the land, and I'm going to tell you something. You know, we're in for a little while. Newsom came on yesterday. It doesn't matter. We're in the fucking VTEX again, and he said, you know, we're going to get our pathway back. We're going to slowly get back, and
Well, of course we're gonna get back. Where else are we gonna go? You know, we got to get back.
Are you smoking weed right now?
No, I'm saying we have to get back. Like how else? You know, we just got to get back. You know.
Yeah, I know we will.
We will, Chris. Chris.
What?
We will get back. We will.
What are you playing? What is this? What's in the background there?
Sweet Loretta
We're getting
Fat,
back,
she
dude.
thought she was a cleaner, but she was a frying pan.
We're getting back.
Jojo was a man who thought he was a
We're getting back, baby. We're getting back in the groove. Can't you wait to go back to buying useless shit on Amazon? Can't you wait to go to dumb bars that you don't really want to be to? Let's get back, baby.
All right. Let me get my next guest on here. All right. So during all of this, yeah, I know you're trying to have fun, but I'm trying to keep this show sophisticated. All right, I'm trying to keep this show real. All right.
Sophisticated? We've never been sophisticated.
Yeah, no, there's been a clear line in the sand. The blog sphere is talking about it, okay?
What blog sphere? Send me the fucking
You ever go on the podcast
link.
You ever go to geocities.com /podcast? I don't think you do. I don't think you're in on it. All right, you're spending too much time.
But I go to pornhub.com.
What's that?
Pornhub.
Oh, Pornhub. Okay,
I don't
all
go
right.
to any porn. I have a lovely girlfriend. I have no need for porn. I don't even know what that word means anymore. What's porn?
Sure. I just got an update on my phone that Rick lost his dick because he's been jerking off so much.
Yeah, well, I just got an update on my phone that Chris lost his fucking ball sack because he drinks fucking Red Bull energy drink.
Hey, easy, take that back. Take that
turning
back,
into
all
a
right?
fucking little toad.
Dude, you take that back, all right?
Yeah, you're a toad man.
All right, our next
You heard
guest.
that my doctor. You're going to be a slime. He said you're turning into a little
guest.
slime.
I'm trying to get to the next guest.
Oh, God. Yeah. You got a Hot Pocket in the microwave? Or is it in your ass?
You son of a bitch. I never should have started this podcast with you, but I'm just addicted. I'm addicted to it.
So good. Oh,
Yeah,
fuck.
well-
I said his name again.
Why don't you start a podcast with I see what's happening
Stop
here.
saying his name because
Yeah, well, guess what? You're going to have to Dave. Have fun editing that. This is okay.
Let's go.
Next
Where's your
on-
guest?
next-
What are you doing? Are you
next-
making eggs? What's happening?
My, what is that, another production term? Sorry, I don't know why I'm so irritable, but I just felt like you and had a connection that we don't have, and like you're, whatever. All right.
It was my old roommate, guy. Come on, bro.
I'm just saying, you're going to have to bleep that out so many times.
Oh my God. I'm going to hate the fucking editing this episode.
All right, next on the show, we're going to chime in the self-help world. A friend of mine, she's a yoga instructor. Yoga is done, a lot of self-serving yoga going on over Zoom. I'd like to get her hot take on what's going on in the world. Her name's Zoe Worth. She's a fellow Canadian, along with myself. And let's see what Zoe's up to right now. We're going to call her into Bumper to Bumper. Let's get her in. If we, here we go.
Hi.
Zoe, how are you?
Good. I've never done Facebook call before. It's cool.
Yeah, you can call anyone in the world.
Look at that.
Oh my gosh. So we were talking a little bit before the show, but thanks for coming on Bumper to Bumper. We're glad to have you.
Woohoo.
So, Zoe, I was telling everybody on the show that you are a yoga instructor, and I was wondering if you could give us a little breakdown on kind of your history with that, because I know that it's very special and important in your life.
Oh, well, yeah. Sure. I grew up around yoga. My parents are both really into yoga. I used to do this I still kind of do it sometimes. It's called Shivananda yoga. It's a little bit more traditional, chanting, breath work, all that jazz. And I used to actually kind of hate yoga when I was younger.
Okay.
Thought it was a bunch of weird, hippie dudes trying to massage my mom.
Yeah, right.
I was not into it. And then now I'm super into it, and it's my life. But yeah, I guess I didn't really get into yoga until I got more into the fiery side of the practice, because I like doing arm balances and headstands and handstands and all that kind of stuff. So when I started experimenting with more of that kind of yoga, I really noticed how it eased my monkey mind.
Right, we all have that.
Yeah, helped me really connect to my internal strength as well as my external, if that makes sense.
No, absolutely. Rick and I. Rick is on the other line.
Hi, Rick.
He can hear you.
Hi.
So he says hi. I was curious because it's obviously this is such a major change that's going on in society and whatnot, and gyms and all of those things are closed down, but yoga is closed down too, and a lot of people have been moving to online platforms, and you have as well too, and I just kind of wanted to get your take on that, because it's such a unique experience. You're kind of teaching people through the computer, and how does that feel for you?
It's been okay, well, I know what we're going through right now is it's a dumpster fire. That's how what people have been calling it, I guess.
Right.
It's pretty accurate. But the benefits of using the internet to teach yoga has been a remarkable mirror for my teaching practice. When I first started, before I started doing Zoom, I was recording my home practice via Instagram Live. And I'm sure you've experienced this because you're an actor, but I'm not a performer by any sense of the word. And watching myself and hearing myself talk is so cringy. And getting to be able to take my own class. So it was really a different level of practicing being kinder with myself.
Yeah, right.
And just kind of also learning ways I can improve, because we can't typically see ourselves, right? And
right.
Sometimes I'll get critique from, other teachers and things like that, but it's really different when you can kind of see it and digest it yourself. So I feel in a lot of ways, it's forced me to pivot and become an even better instructor, be a little more clear, be more conscious of what's coming out of my mouth. But it's uncomfortable. It's
sure.
Definitely difficult, and
well, it's
fucking scary. Some asshole ate a bat, I think, or something, and now we all have to stay in our houses. So
Yeah,
it's
pretty
just
much.
it's like a joke. I can't even believe it's real. Like, this is real life.
Well, if you listen to the show, if you ever listen back to this episode, where our past guest has a bunch of conspiracy theories that
Oh boy.
I know he's a handful.
Have
But
you looked up a pangolin?
uh,
Am I saying it right? Pangolin?
yeah, I have. They're
Little
they're that very
armadillo
they're
guy.
adorable kind of armadillo thing.
Yeah, apparently that's also part of it. I don't know.
I know it's very much reminding me of like those cartoon shows. I think there was like a joke in The Simpsons where like Homer and Bart travel back in time, and Bart walks out and he like steps on a flower, or like Homer like swats away a moth, and it completely like changes the future based off that one movement.
I
And
think I remember that episode.
yeah, this moment very much reminds me of the domino effect of what's going on. Is like somebody theoretically ate like a very random animal that they shouldn't have been eating, and this disease mutated, and now we're all inside taking yoga classes and teaching yoga classes and doing
And
podcasts.
here we are. We're all webcam girls.
Yeah, we're all cam girls now. It's insane. Now
And I've embraced that too. I'm like, whatever. Now you get to see me do yoga in my underwear.
yeah.
Don't donate to my Venmo.
Well, you're very.
That's where I'm at right now.
I know. Well, you're very good. I've definitely I've taken I definitely taken one class from you. I think it might have been one or two, but you teach up at Hyper Slow, which is near my apartment, and then you teach all around town when we're in normal hours. But now you're doing classes online. Is there a way, if people are listening to the show and they want to take a class, is there a way that they can maybe send some money your way and maybe take a class? Because I highly recommend taking a class, and maybe we can organize like a group bumper to bumper yoga class and have Zoe hop into one of her classes.
Oh, that'd be so fun. I would love to do a special bumper to bumper class. Well, yeah, I'm pretty blessed as a yoga instructor. I don't have to hop around town too much. I manage Hyper Slow as well. It's like a small business run with friends, and we're happy to say that we're announcing virtual yoga starting on Saturday.
Great.
So you can find me there. Just check out the hyperslow.com website and see more details. And then I teach at Yoga Vibe and their sister studio, Black Dog Yoga. So I'm only in those 3 spaces, and it's actually technically 2 because it's same ownership.
Okay.
And then I do sometimes teach random classes for the Kong Fit Club. Megan Kong, who's this amazing professional dancer, has like a great like workout group, and she kind of collects her favorite trainers, and they do a bunch of different kinds of workouts. And I've been so lucky to get to lead practice for them a couple times throughout this, about 3 or 4 times now. And then I'm going to do, it hasn't been officially announced yet, but it's down, it's in the calendar for 420. We're doing a 420 class at 420, and it's sponsored by a CBD brand. So definitely like check her out. You can go to kongfitclub.com, and I think it's a free class too. And
That's
the
great.
first few people who do get to sign up will get free CBD products sent to their house. I'm not 100% sure if that's how it's working, but check that out and maybe see if you can get some free CBD.
That'd be perfect. Oh, thank you for that info. And if people want to donate to you to take a class, what's the best way? You do it through Venmo? Is it just Zoe? What I could just say it here, and then we'll make sure we put it up there.
Well,
I know
what
that's
I
how it's
do-
working. It's working on like a buddy system, and I highly recommend it if you're going to take a class online. Everyone's taking a hit right now, so let's
For sure. No, I totally appreciate that. With my Venmo, it's just Zoe, like my first name, Zoe dash Worth, WIRTH, and you can just send me Venmo there. Sometimes I will do like a live stream class on Instagram, and you can do donations there, and then I usually will donate 10% proceeds from each of those classes to like any sort of local organization that's like providing relief to any kind of COVID folk out there or whatever. So if anyone does also have other organizations or food fundraisers, let me know, and I'm happy to donate a portion of whatever it is I receive from my webcam girl earnings.
I love it. Oh, Zoe, thank you so much for coming on the show. It was really awesome to get that perspective, and everyone's taken a hit, and I really appreciate people who are in the physical world, self-help world, and especially the yoga world. And I think it's great that we're all kind of collectively trying to figure out how to make this all work.
Yeah, I don't think any of us really know what the fuck is going on, right? So I guess we'll just all support one another. Let me know how I can support you. And Rick, I haven't gotten a chance to meet you, but I'm happy to be of support to you as well.
I love that.
Thank you.
Maybe we'll bumper for some yoga.
Love it.
Sometime soon.
Well, I'd really like to organize that. Oh, Zoe, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Of course. Thanks for having me.
All right. Take care.
All right. Bye.
Bye. That was awesome. Yoga.
That was awesome.
Dude, I'm going to get you in a fucking yoga class, buddy. That's what's going to happen. Oh, my God. This was a great show. What? Are you just throwing sound effects in? What are you...
Oh, wow. This is a good one. This is called Japanese bra sound effect. Whoa. This one's called dun dun dun.
Yeah, I know all about that one. Okay, I'm.
Do you tell the guests how Bumper to Bumper gets 20% agency fee for every dollar they make?
Hello, cutie pie. Hello, cutie pie. Hello. 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 Whatever your name is, get ready for the big surprise.
We're gonna get a cease
I
and
want to
desist
ask you a
from him.
bunch of questions. I want to ask you a bunch of questions.
Okay, that's enough.
I want to have them answered immediately.
No more. No more.
Ask questions.
Oh my
Answer
God.
immediately.
Answer Arnold. Okay.
No. What do you want, Arnold?
Answer the question.
Just answer the question.
Okay. What's the question?
Can someone tell me?
Tell him.
I hope that answers a little bit your question. Who is your daddy, and what does he do?
Okay.
Answer the question. Answer the question.
Who is
your
my daddy, and what does he
what
do?
Does he do?
He has a production company in Arizona. He's
Where is
Ken
she?
Darge.
Where is she? Where is
He's
she?
shut the fuck up.
I'm hungry.
What, Arnold? What's going on? Oh my God! All right, that was a great bumper to bumper.
That was a good one.
I want to thank all of our special sponsors, Red Bull specifically. Monster, I just got an email. They said that they're dropping us in as an account because Rick
That
and his
is a fake
associate.
email because it came from Terry at fucking Red Bull. He didn't change his email, okay? So I guess
Oh,
Terry
my
works
God.
with Tobin. Terry and Tobin.
Where is she now?
What are you looking at right now?
Where is she now? Now please get your mother.
I love Arnold. Arnold, thanks for being on the show. Thank you for listening to Bumper to Bumper. Really appreciate all the fucking people who take time out of their daily lives to cue in and listen to the love.
Okay, now that Chris is gone, it's just going to be me and you.
No,
wanna
no,
talk about
I'm
it.
not
Wait,
gone
oh.
yet. I'm not gone yet.
Shit.
All
I'll
right.
just put a little bonus track at the very end because I edit these. You'll never know.
What the fuck is going on here?
That is the slogan for 2020 right there. Thanks everybody for being
fuck
on,
is going on here?
for listening and being on. Bumper to Bumper. Good times. Let's just draw this goodbye.
For someone that lived here a long time ago.
Okay, goodbye
What's
everybody.
going on? What the
Goodbye.
fuck is going on here? What the
Goodbye
fuck is
everybody.
going on here?
Goodbye.
Bye, everybody.